Um, you know, I can they can see us just how terrible this actually is.
Right.
Let's see. View stream on YouTube.
I'm expecting to get -1 patrons from this.
Oh yeah. You know what's crazy? Is the other YouTube sends me like a hey, here's how you did this week or this month.
Yeah, I just got that too.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a state of the union, of like how you're doing.
Right.
And it said new subscribers 0.
Yeah, that's what we had too. Or I had like 80 listens, I think.
Oh my God.
Compared to what yours is probably thousands.
Whatever.
Or hundreds.
Let's see. A couple dozen.
But that's just YouTube.
Yeah. I don't really push YouTube. I put it out there just
you push
case.
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch is the big one.
Yeah. And then obviously I'm sure you get most of your numbers from the free podcast, right?
Yeah. That what's interesting is, for people who do not like me, and that number is vast. They will look at, how many people are paying attention to me on Twitch or on Facebook, and that you suck so bad. Look at you, you loser. Only like 50 views. It's like, yeah, I know, but I'm not really concerned about that. But I don't want to explain that to those people.
That's just people watching live.
Right. Whatever. So I think this is on Twitch, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see.
I got a notification that this was live streaming, which I don't get when it's on YouTube.
Yeah, there we are.
All right.
There we are. Okay. So what's up? What's going on in your world?
Well, I thought I had COVID again because I lost my taste for a couple days, but I got an at-home test today and also got my taste back. But the at-home test said nothing. It was negative.
Maybe you just had like a little leftover chunk kind of like hung up somewhere.
Yeah. My girlfriend's mom said that people do lose their taste again after having COVID. God, that happens to people.
What a fucking weird thing. This strikes me as the type of thing that we're going to find out so much more because we didn't know anything when this hit. It just kind of like there was no textbook to learn all this shit.
True.
But, the one thing I just hope we don't find out. Well, no, I more than I hope we don't find. I hope it isn't true that anything associated with the vaccine turns out to be actually negative. And not so much that I'm worried about getting sick or growing a tail or getting cancer. I just don't want the MAGA assholes to be right.
Right. I agree. So you think there's a chance of that happening since because the vaccine was so readily available pretty quickly.
No, I honestly don't believe that.
Yeah, me neither.
All. Not in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I am 100% assured in my own brain that everything is on the up and up. But
yeah, same.
You never know. I mean, my God.
I do think it's crazy that it was readily available as quick as it was.
Right. Yeah. And I don't know if that's you have the same type of basic mechanisms when it comes to like preparing a flu shot.
Right.
And then you just basically take the, I don't know, whatever the steps are to making that and apply that same type of thing to creating the COVID shot, which, obviously they had to get a look at this thing under a microscope to see how it was killing people. But
yeah,
what a weird fucking time. And the thing is, it's still out there. I mean, it's still happening, but we're like, no one cares anymore.
No. For the most part, I went to a comedy show and there was people with masks on still.
How does that make you feel when people with masks are in the room with you? Because I'm
fine with it.
I'm getting to a point where I'm so far removed from wearing a mask
Yeah.
that when I sit next to someone who's wearing it, I'm starting to think ill of them.
Really? Like getting mad at them?
I'm starting to be turned to where I'm like, all right, okay, go enough.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck you.
But that's stupid because they might be like sensitive to they might have weakened immune systems or something.
Yeah. Or just be scared. Garrett Elzinga from host at Dr. Grin, he wears 2 masks still.
Oh my God, does he really?
Yeah, like he'll show up at open mics, and I'm sure tomorrow, he's back at Grins tonight and tomorrow, and I'm sure before he goes on stage, he's gonna have 2 masks on still.
And that's totally fine. But I get it. I mean, I know how that is, and
I just can't hear him talk when I talk to him. I can't hear what he says.
Does he? Now we always were told that the mask was to keep us from giving it to you, right? Don't you remember that? Is that what everyone remembers?
I thought it was the other way around.
I thought I could have swore it was, hey, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing it for you. Remember that phase?
Right.
We were all in that phase.
Yes.
And that was because we all had to be suspicious about whether or not we had it. And so if we all were protecting everybody else, that was the logic behind it.
It was like a courtesy thing.
So now I understand that a lot of people are like, well, the whole thing's bullshit. The whole thing's bullshit. But hey, I mean, I don't know. Now
The only thing I think, sorry.
No, please.
The only thing I think about now when I see people with masks on is that the ones they're wearing aren't working because they're not wearing the KN95 ones.
I think there is some. It does have some bit of protection.
But it's not as effective. Like the cloth masks, I'm pretty
those,
sure.
Yeah, I heard that those were not effective.
Yeah, they're just shit.
And then the paper ones were so, maybe a little more if you wore 2. But you're right, the N95 or the KN95 ones.
Yeah,
those were the effective ones. So Garrett should wear like 4 of those.
Right, exactly.
Is he wearing just the old school paper ones?
I think so.
Yeah, we gotta correct that. In fact, we gotta start to like reach out to him and like to talk some sense into him, trying to freak him out so that he actually will wear those types of masks.
Yeah.
You were at comedy last night in Grand Rapids, right?
At 20 Monroe, yeah.
20 Monroe. I thought it was at the Bob.
No. I'm going to the Bob tomorrow to see a show.
What did you see the other night?
Nick Swardson from
like super famous, isn't he?
Like Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
He's pals with Adam Sandler, does a lot of his movies.
Yeah. Packed house.
Yeah. I don't think he sold out sold any in like the balcony, really, like the back balcony, but the floor was packed because I looked at tickets beforehand and there was only a handful left.
Yeah. See anybody you know other than Garrett?
I did not. I didn't see Garrett either.
Wait, I thought you said you saw Garrett. Where did you see Garrett?
I see him at open mics.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the folks in the live audience. I see the recipient of today's asshole of the day is here. Amanda with, oh my God, a relentless display of just a rapid fire comment after comment on the Patreon, on the free podcast today with something about this fucking article and just, oh God, it was just killing me and everybody. And I finally was screaming at her to shut up. And then you look like I'm mixing up the story, Amanda, please.
Nobody cared but you. I gave the people what they wanted. Everybody said they loved it.
Oh, no. Well, they loved me screaming at you because they were living vicariously through me. Oh, my God. I wish you were one of those Burger King employees that got punched in the face. That story, which, by the way, I broke it down in the Patreon. Those chicks that got punched and beat up by that skinny guy, it turns out he was right. Did you see this, Ben?
I saw the article before like that we knew
Oh yeah.
who's behind it all.
Well,
But it was them, the
well,
kids.
yeah. Well, okay. So the guy knocked the drink out of the hand in the drive-through, and then he had the nerve to come back in and say, "I want a new drink." And they said,
Yeah.
"No, fuck you." So then he jumps the counter, grabs the cup. So he already was in trouble for that. Now, if they had just said, "All right, we're calling the cops," that'd have been it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he's pouring the drinks and he's dumping the drinks on the floor of the restaurant.
Okay.
So then this chick, there's about 6 chicks, and they each weigh about 450.
All right.
I'm going to welcome in Saul here in just a second. So I'm going to finish the story.
Hey, Eric.
They throw an iced coffee at the guy. So that's a problem. That's an assault. Then
Yeah.
he comes back in. He fills him a drink and throws a drink in the chick's face.
Oh,
And
nice.
then these 6 heavyweights, they go storming after him. Rawr! And they said in the first, when they started, that they were just trying to lock the door, but no, they were looking to kick the fuck out of him.
Okay.
She burst through the door like Hulk smash, and he was defenseless. And then they ripped his shirt off and pulled his shoes off, and I think they were going to have sex with him.
Oh shit.
And then he ran off like half nude. And so the what do you call it? The prosecutor said, they're a bunch of assholes. Everybody here is an asshole.
Yeah.
And nobody's getting charged. So it was awesome.
Nobody got charged for
Nobody.
anything.
Basically, it was like, this gets hard to prosecute with everybody acting like a dick. Actually,
Yeah.
a bunch of crimes were committed by both of these parties. So,
But everybody had the same amount of stupidity in them. So
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct. Yep. Yeah.
But he did just jump the counter, grab a cup, and jump back
Yeah. That's
at the
exactly
beginning.
what he did.
Okay. Because
Yep.
I remember him saying that, and then them saying no. All
Right. So that whole thing was kind of messed up. I'm hoping Saul will get in here. You know how it is. Sometimes you get Saul in here when he's using his device.
His Google
And
Pixel.
it looks a little wonky. Sounds. We'll hear robot talk in the background. So you never know what you're going to get. But while he gets that figured out, we'll just kind of let him get settled in here. Did you have any players in that opening night of football that were playing in those games? Who did you have?
I had the only person that did poorly, fucking Matt Stafford. Everybody else got like 30 points. Like Josh Allen. What's his face? I can't remember who his receiver is.
Yeah, that's Diggs. He's actually one of my players.
Stephon Diggs, and then Cooper Kupp, he had 30 plus points. The Bills defense had 30 plus points because they got 3 interceptions, but Stafford had under 6 points. It was just abysmal.
Oh yeah. That's and Buffalo did that in LA, open up on despite the fact that they turned the ball over 3 times in the first half.
Yeah.
Jesus. So that's a bummer for you. Who are you playing? Do you even know who you played in the first week of action?
Oh, for the Zane one?
Yeah.
For yours? I don't know who some team named Poopers.
Okay.
I don't know who that is behind it.
Saul, go ahead and unmute, buddy. Want to see what's up as we check out Linda's cute little cat there. Look at that little bugger causing trouble.
What's up, Eric, Ben? How's it going?
Hey.
Saul, you've got this down now, buddy.
Yeah, I'm using my phone instead of my laptop. So.
Oh yeah, you're all over it. So I mean, Saul, you've been so busy, and we only have you till sundown.
Right.
And so, welcome in. And it's been busy last couple of weeks. I've tried to get you on Smarter Than a Former Drug Dealer trivia. This week it happened. What a game that was. And you had missed because jobs were calling, right, Saul? Big opportunities.
Right. I had different meetings and different appointments to attend to. So.
Okay. I know you're a busy man, Saul. You're a busy man. So, but you had told me off of the podcast about some personal things that you're thinking about stepping into the world. Do you want to reveal that to the crowd as to what you're talking about?
Yeah. So I guess I'll go ahead with my last word now, even though the podcast isn't over. But so last 2-3 weeks ago, I went to see Weird Al at 20 Minute GLC Live. Now it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was. He's a very talented performer, and he
Did you
didn't.
know? Did you know he's black?
I didn't know that. Well, I'm not sure. I didn't know that he's
Oh
black.
yeah. Well, of course you didn't. Saul. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
doesn't he look black to you?
I guess he does black comedies. No, I'm
What?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh. Anyway.
Anyway, so yeah, the whole point of the tour was to do songs that are not as not as well known as
Yeah.
other songs
Uh-huh.
that you've played on your show before and that I've heard before. So yeah, he did some no intermission, nothing
Uh-huh.
like that.
So he did some. He really went deep in the library, is what you're suggesting, huh, Saul?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, good.
So-
What about the dating thing? Weren't you talking about the dating thing? with
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I was.
Yeah, get
So-
to that. I want to hear about that.
Okay, so I signed up for an account for a Jewish dating site, and even though I'm hesitant to pay for something, I said, okay, I'm paying for this because this is something that I really want to do, and if I can
Uh-huh.
get
It's called.
something
Is
going.
it called? Is it what you said? Jewish dating site?
Is it J
No, it's called Saw You at Sinai, which is a reference to what happened on Mount Sinai when
Right. Yeah.
the whole story. Moses came down and
Yeah.
delivered the Torah to the people of Israel, and it's said that the whole nation of Israel was present. The whole Jewish people was present.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's called.
So they
Anyway,
built the dating site on the theme of part of your belief system.
Yeah. So-
Okay. All right. So there you go. So these are people who are kind of like shared interest, Jewish religious faith.
Yeah, and you can. I filled out this long questionnaire. Like what?
You filled out a schlong. What did you say?
No, I said this long questionnaire with.
Oh, okay.
A questionnaire about his schlong.
Yeah. Okay. So you did all that, and then right away, chicks start throwing it at you, right, Saul?
No, not exactly. I have apparently what they do is they set up matchmakers for you, and they have like somebody help you, I guess. But I hadn't heard anybody. I haven't heard from anybody yet, so I went back into my account and I forgot that I had to edit my profile. Well, I didn't forget. There were some things that I didn't do that I could have done, so I edited my profile to
Yeah.
look like my personality type, and then. If I don't hear anything back by the 19th, I will email them.
So what about like a picture, Saul? What are you thinking? Maybe shirt off, something like that. Something sexy.
Well, actually, I was able to skip the picture segment, so I didn't put a picture on it.
Oh, well,
But then they don't know who you're.
Yeah,
Then they don't know who they're talking to.
yeah. These aren't blind people like you, Saul. They're gonna want to see what they're getting into.
I know, but
Come on. I tell you what, I'll have one of these Zaniac ladies make you up, or former Zaniac ladies make you up, and you're going to look like $1 million. What do you say?
okay. I don't know if I want my shirt off though.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm excited. I mean, hopefully this is a new thing for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. So.
All right. Where can we see it?
He said this. The site.
I mean, do I just go to the site, see you at Sinai, and then search your name?
I don't think that's how that works. I don't know if you can.
You probably
don't
can't
think-
search somebody by their name.
Oh,
No.
okay.
You can
I
only
I do
search.
have a username.
I'm sorry.
I said I do have a username.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I don't think you can search for usernames though.
No, Ben.
No.
Ben would know. He used to be on this site when he was looking for a wife.
Yes.
So
That was-
it's
If you remember, Saul, I was thinking about converting to Judaism at one point.
oh, that's right. Yeah. You're still invited to synagogue if you want to.
All right.
But
Oh, Eric found the site. What's your do you have a very unique username?
it's just Midwest dude, capital M, capital D,
Nice.
no spaces.
Wait, you said Midwest Jew?
No,
Dude.
Midwest dude. Capital M, capital D, no spaces.
Oh, okay.
Midwest dude.
All right. Yeah, you got to sign in order to.
I hope it's not as expensive as J-Date because J-Date is $60 for a month.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
a lot.
That's a lot. Is this costing you an arm and a leg, Saul?
No, it's not. I have a I think it's a 3-month plan or something. I think it's like 10.95 or something.
Good. Yeah, they're not ripping you off like J-Date is.
All right. Well,
No.
you got a lot of happy people on this site, Saul. I'm seeing all sorts of people with enormous beards and huge hats falling in love with each other.
Oh,
Yeah, I can see like pictures, images of these people in the background.
Like success stories.
Yeah, like people who have like gotten married. You
yeah,
know?
those are Orthodox, but I'm not. I'm conservative. I'm not Orthodox, so I'm not.
Conservative doesn't. Okay, gotcha. All right. Hey, Saul, do the conservative people, do they like get into disputes with the Orthodox?
Geez, not necessarily. Although, there is a controversy in Israel. Ultra Orthodox don't want to serve in the army, and more, secular or liberal Jews
Yeah.
and modern Orthodox are okay with it.
Okay.
I mean, their contention is you don't want to strictly observe. They want to strictly observe the Sabbath, but
Yeah.
if you're protecting life, if it's a matter of life
Well,
or death,
yeah. I mean, my
Then-
God.
yeah. So that's
All right.
been an ongoing.
Well, listen, you've got about half an hour to relax with the show here. We're going to do Ben and Bethany, which I know you love. And you just relax there and then just check out when it's time for sundown. And then you're going to hunker down for 24 hours. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Although I am going to hang out with my friend Rob tomorrow that you met at the paintball thing.
Nice.
So,
Okay. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you. I'm just going to mute you here. Enjoy your time, and off we go as we get set for yet another edition of Ben and Bethany. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
This is the Ben and Bethany Show.
We go together like topsoil and manure, like a tractor and a dozer blade, like mulch and manure.
It's time for the Ben and Bethany Show.
Okay. I missed this the last time we did the show. We kind of it got off the rails and we weren't able to do it. And it's Ben and Bethany sexy time.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah. They started it was a story that was involved that had sex as the theme. And so that led to Ben. Here comes sexy talk, playing a bunch of stupid drops, and Bethany laughing ridiculously about them. And then after about a minute, it stops because they didn't even really get to the story. So are you ready?
Yes, as ready as I'll ever be. Oh, yeah.
Hold on, it's a little loud. Okay. And you could hear that, right? Maybe not.
No, I can't hear anything right now.
Okay, that was my bad. I forgot to do that. And then I suck so bad. God damn it. Sorry, Saul. Oh.
Gotta share audio.
Yeah, I know it. And I can't even see what screen I want. That shouldn't be.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is weird. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. There it is. Okay. There we go.
That's why I talk about girl stuff. Speaking of girl stuff,
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Oh,
Let's not talk about you and
look at
Oh, what a
Amanda's-
joke.
What? It's so stupid. She starts singing the fucking song.
let's talk about sex, baby. Let's not talk about you and
whoa. Let's talk about
You could
Oh,
hear
God.
Ben hit the mouse. Like,
Yes.
hey, I'm gonna play that.
let's talk about
holy, is that
And then Ben laughed so hard at that. God.
Yeah.
holy? Is that real?
I think it was
Fuck.
because it was, it was my first podcast venture into podcasting and my first venture into playing drops. So it excited me.
Holy, is that real?
oh my god. Oh shoot.
Okay, and now he's just hitting random buttons. Now,
That is not the pen pineapple apple pen song. That is something else.
I want a pen.
Oh.
I want a pineapple pen.
Oh
Do I-
God.
fuck.
I sound like holy. Is that real?
What the fuck is going on here?
Just the mishmash of stuff.
Holy, is that real?
Jeez, that was even better.
Why does she keep saying that? Does
Because
she think she sounds like a drop?
I said that she sounded like, yeah,
Oh.
Am from The Office.
Really? I thought that was
Yeah.
right.
No, the holy sounded exactly like her.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, I did not realize this article had a
Video?
that went along with it.
Oh, I don't
I
want to
thought it was
watch
just
it.
a
I don't
list.
want to watch it.
No,
My
that's fine.
eyes.
I'll just read you the list. So, speaking of sex, I found an article.
Okay, so after all that, it's just that's it. Now he's starting.
Ah,
That's where it ends.
boo. Do
One-
another minute.
No, no, we
Oh,
can't
no, I
take
know.
anything.
Oh, I know.
Jesus. Oh my God. So there you go. That is another episode of 1 minute of the Ben and Bethany show.
I love cats.
Oh my God. So bad. I wonder where Jimmy is. Typically Jimmy is in here.
Yeah, true.
I want to share with you an image that I took off of the last time we were together. His picture is a little grainy, but I figured out who he looks like.
Okay.
His twin brother, head coach of the Seattle Seahawks, Pete Carroll.
Oh my God. Twins separated at birth.
There you go. I know he wanted to be in here. It's one of his favorite things to do is be part of the show. So
Yeah, I wonder where
hopefully,
he is.
yeah, hopefully he'll check in. Okay.
Maybe he's goat wrestling.
Yeah, maybe. Ben, you sent me a bunch of different stories.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were worth.
They
checking out
are.
or
They
not.
all are. They all are. And one that caught my eye right away was the story that all of those beagles that
Yeah,
were being used
yeah.
at that medical facility in Virginia.
Yeah, you had covered that. Like
Right.
4,000. You covered it when they were just about to give away all like 4,000 beagles.
Right, right. And they actually had a few dozen of those show up here.
Yeah.
And people adopted them right away. Meanwhile, bummer for all of the other dogs and cats that are in
Right.
those facility because these superstar animals show up.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then right away, everybody takes those fucking dogs. So the rest of the dogs are sitting there with their paws up their ass. Like,
Right.
yeah, when's someone going to, I don't have a great story to follow me around everywhere, you lucky bastards. So hopefully more people will adopt those dogs too. God bless you, Laura. I see that. You sneezed. And so, Jesus, I just saw that the last of those dogs were saved, and now they flew off to a facility in Maine, it looks like. Who would not want one of these dogs? My God, look at
Yeah, I know.
look at this guy in here. He's like, oh, I'm so glad to be going somewhere not. How would you like to work at that facility where you're walking down the aisle of where the dogs are kept and there's 4,000 beagles howling at you?
Right.
I'm not even talking
I-
about feeling bad. I just want to machine gun them all. I'd be so pissed.
I'd let them all out. Play with them all.
Yeah.
I wanted to get one of these so bad, but the girlfriend thought it would be too loud. Like it would howl too much. And so we went with a basset hound, which also could be
Yeah.
like that, but
They have
we lucked out.
Yeah, they have a ridiculous bark too.
Yeah.
Ow, ow. It's
Yeah,
it's almost
exactly.
like a howl and it's deep.
Yeah.
But look at these guys. There's a picture here. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
It looks like fucking Clone Wars from Star Wars, but beagles.
Exactly. Damn.
So in this article, it talks about the beagles were among 4,000 that were saved from the facility, intended to sell them to animal testing labs, which is legal. God, that really bums me out that even happens in the
Right.
first place. You know, I mean, I think that we should abolish all animal testing and we should test it like on people.
Yeah, exactly. Test on humans.
Yeah, like prisoners and whatever. Just go
People
to
that sign up for it.
right. You can offer out to all of the homeless population,
Yeah, money.
a place to stay, an abundant supply of drugs, cash,
Yeah,
whatever
exactly.
you want.
Cash.
Sex, whatever. It doesn't
Ooh.
matter if they agree to go ahead and be tested. Sign
Is
a
it-
waiver, good to go, right?
Is it hobo on hobo sex?
Well, that's an interesting question because it might not be as appealing for them. So
Right.
you might actually have to hire
A sex worker?
well, maybe not sex workers because you don't want to be involved in like trafficking or anything like that. That would probably
Oh, how do you
Yeah.
explain hiring regular people for it?
Well,
too?
it would be it would be a very lucrative job. I mean, like if I were to turn to Amanda here, and how much would it cost you to have sex with the homeless people who are being tested with various medicines? Yeah, a few $100,000 a year is what you should earn for that. I would assume that is something that might trip your trigger, perhaps. I don't know.
Go from dildo to hobo.
Yeah. Oh, somebody will want to do that. Somebody will want to do that job.
I don't know. Why don't you just, instead of sex with actual people, why not just give the homeless people free dildos or free fleshlights?
I don't think that's going to do it. I like to
No?
put those scenarios in front of my wife. Like I said to her the other day, I said, okay, someone wants to give you $10 million.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah. I go, but you got to have sex with your brother. Got so pissed. She goes, you know what? I'm sick of your fucking shit.
Is that before or after you clean them up?
Right. I would say yes. Okay. 10 million before, after he gets bathed, 15 million before he gets bathed, and you got to toss the salad.
Oh God. Goodness.
I said to her, I go, you know what? I think I would. I think I'd do it for that amount of money.
You would?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a whore for money. I would do that. Raise your hand in this room if you would do that. No one is going to admit to that.
Maybe
Kenny
if it was a sister, but not her brother.
Hey man, it's $10 million though.
I know, but
$10 million.
but it's also a memory that you can't forget.
$10 million.
I don't know if that covers it, man. It's something you have nightmares about for the rest of your life.
Well, I mean, it depends. If you maybe have a little drink, maybe drink a little beforehand.
Like, can you imagine every time you go to have sex with Diana, you just think about the NFK?
Or what if I liked it?
Oh God. Divorce Diana. Marry
How
her-
many?
marry
How
her
many?
brother.
Yeah. How many millions would it take, honey, if we had a threesome with your brother? Okay.
A
This is all
cuckold
stupid.
situation where
Oh
you
my
just sit in
God.
the corner and watch.
watch Diana and her brother have sex? Is that what
yeah.
I just forgot. This is on Twitch, so there's more
Oh, that's
people that can
right.
see. This
Oh,
is great.
boy.
She's got, what the fuck? All right, moving on. Ben sent another article about this young lady who she had just a regular job. I'm not even sure what the hell she did, but didn't make much money at all.
Right.
But and she's pretty cute. But she discovered that if she lets her armpit hair grow and then just takes pictures with her arms over her head like this, showing all the hair, that
Exactly.
people will pay a lot of money for this.
Oh, it is a lot. Yes.
$20,000 a month.
Yes.
People pay her for images of her showing the hair under her arms.
And she's not doing what that girl from 90 Day Fiance was doing, where she was selling farts in a jar or sweat in a jar.
Oh yeah. I mean,
All
that
she's
was
doing is just growing
Yeah.
out her armpit hair. This is
Yes.
this is easy money.
right. And that is a lot of work for the chick who had to fart in a jar. She had to get the
Right.
jars and she had to eat a certain diet, which was hurting her.
Yeah, it gave her
then-
a heart attack, almost a heart attack.
Right. It felt terrible. So then she's actually has to fart in a jar and then put the lid on it and then mail the stupid thing. All this chick has to do is show pictures like this. And look at,
Yes.
I mean, she is she's got some power, there's no question. But I think she looks good except for the hair. I'm not really
Exactly.
into hair.
Yeah.
Um,
It grosses me out.
yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know if I would like the vagina to look like that.
Look at this. Look at her.
Oh boy.
She's all dolled up, wearing the tight gear.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this one. Oh my
man.
God. Look at her. She's like, look, sexy. She goes by Cherry the Mistress.
For
That's
any
what
of
she
you
goes
that
by.
are into armpit hair, you can look her up after the show.
Okay, hang on a second. I gotta share this audio.
I think it's working.
Oh, it is? Good.
Yeah. $3 no shaving.
Come on, get to it. Well, that's it. I didn't want to see some hair.
Ah, yeah. Show your armpits. Come on.
What are you doing?
Well, I guess she's not showing it for free on TikTok. You got to go to OnlyFans. to see
You see, yeah, that's a winner. She
Yeah.
knows what the hell she's doing.
it. 3 years she hasn't shaved.
Boy, you'd think she'd have more hair then.
Yeah, exactly.
20 times more than she made when she was a barista.
Okay.
He's hit it big. She quit her day job, dropped out of college to create sexy content full time. And she says it's the best decision she ever made. I
Oh, hell
agree
yeah.
with her. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. $240,000 a year to show her armpit hair. And if
You go,
anybody,
girl.
yes, if anybody has the nerve to say, oh, yeah, what are you going to do when this dries up? It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
She's
Enjoy it while it
making a-
lasts.
Killing. She can always go back to school. Shit, she can pay for school 5 times over. School's
Right.
expensive. I love her. She's great, man. Oh
So
my
how
God.
much would it be free to have sex with her and rub your face in her pits? Or would it cost money?
Oh boy. Well, first of all, I wouldn't really be. Wait a minute. So you're saying
What if you just had to have sex with her armpit?
have sex with her armpit? I have to think about that.
Lick and
Ugh.
bone.
She says she's always been a really sexual person and loved expressing herself sexually. 20-year-old Cherry said, I was able to put more time and effort into working for myself by working 12 to 14 hours a day. 7 days a week simply because she loves doing it. Boy, she puts in a lot of time doing this.
Right.
Shit.
But okay, so what I always see these stories about women doing all this stuff and making all this money on OnlyFans. I want to know, I want to see stories about guys. What are guys doing that make money on there? Because I want to join.
You know what? Because you can put any content onto OnlyFans. It doesn't have to be sexual.
Well, I just want to
Women
know
aren't that
what
stupid to pay
content
for that
works.
shit.
Yeah, but gay dudes are.
Well, there you go. I think that might have something to do with it. Maybe
That's
don't
what
know.
I would attract is gay men, which is fine by me.
So can you do like make an OnlyFans page and just not have it sexual so that I can put like this-
Probably.
I can do
You can
this
put
show.
this show on there. Yeah, you could.
Hey, I got an OnlyFans page. Check it out.
Mark Norman and Joe List did it for a while. They did like 10-minute video podcasts on OnlyFans.
And then they just gave up eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of what they weren't getting people going there.
No.
I did. I went and watched the videos.
Do you have to pay for them?
I think their account was free.
Yeah.
So.
Sarah says that can't be her real hair.
Why?
I'm going to ask my friends at work. I'm checking pits now. So do you must have friends at work who just let it grow? Is that that's what she's saying, I guess.
Wow.
All right. I'm doing a wedding on Saturday. I'm marrying a young couple.
Okay.
Just popped into my head. Just something I'm doing. I'm also supposed to do one in December for Jeff W. Jeff, who's a listener, and I'm also doing
Winter wedding, huh?
Yeah, he is. I'm doing one for Matt. You know Matt Barassa?
Yes.
I'm marrying
Name rings a
him,
bell.
and he's listened to your show.
Yeah.
I'm marrying him and his better half coming up in, I think, June. This coming June. Or just, well,
Okay.
that would be next.
Yeah. Nice. That's
Okay.
a lot of marriage. I can't believe I haven't been to a wedding in forever.
Yep. And then I've got the
God.
big one coming up November 19. Jackie getting married. Oh my God.
I saw
Holy
some
shit.
interesting things from her bachelorette party on Snapchat.
Really? I did not. Care to share?
I don't think you want to know. There was just one video that surprised me. It was on video. It was one of her gifts that she got.
Yeah.
I
Tell
don't
me.
remember what the funny part of the gift was, but I remember there was like a, what do you call it? It was lingerie.
Oh,
But it was like for the full body.
ah.
It was like a gown kind of thing.
Was it like form fitting?
No. It hangs loosely off your body.
Was there like a strap on attached to it or anything?
No. If only.
No, not if only.
I bet Justin likes to get pegged.
Ah, God dang it, man. Fuck. You're right. I should have asked.
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
no.
I'm gonna picture Jackie pegging.
Ah,
Oh,
fucking terrible. Kyler,
sorry, I'm sorry.
that's
I
right.
brought it up.
Kyler says, here comes the grandbabies. Now that.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for that. I sure hope so. I hope she's, I hope everything is normal with that and that it's
Right.
9 months to the day. I want to be a grandpa again.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Holy shit. Yeah, Ben, what's going on with you? I mean, I know for
When
a
am I
fact,
gonna do that?
yeah, you were talking that you were there was some cracks in the armor recently on this show. We talked about you and kinda-
Yeah. I'm going to pull the trigger at some point. It's just I don't know. I don't know what's holding me back at this point. I already know
It's
I've
fear.
already got things planned out, but
It's fear. That's all it is. It's fear of the unknown.
I guess
That's all. That's all people do. And then after they pull the trigger, they're like, what the hell was I waiting?
I think it's
Oh my
because of the kids thing. I know as soon as we get engaged or get married,
Yeah.
then kids are
Yeah.
like the next thing. And
Yeah.
that scares the shit out of me.
Oh, come on. Hey, all I can do is encourage you that you'll do great. Is it the caring for them or the financial cost of it?
Both.
Okay, when it comes to the caring for them, it
Yeah.
all works out. It's so subtle because the first few months, the kid just sits there in the stupid bassinet and doesn't do shit. And you kind of get used to it. All you got to do is make sure the diaper's clean, give the baby to mom, and then, help out mom when you can, all that shit. And then eventually you get up to speed. The next thing you know, 16 years later, you're bailing him out of jail, but you're
Right.
ready for it. You're ready. You've been seasoned slowly, and the meat has been cured, and you're ready to go, and you can handle anything. Like right now, I can just picture the times that they've come home with huge things that are just affecting their lives, and I'm like, it's like no problem.
Right.
Just shrug it off, and you become a seasoned pro.
Okay.
So I think you're
And
going to do
Eric?
great. Yes, please.
In yours and my cases, 17 years later, they have a baby of their own.
They actually
Oh,
did.
jeez. Yeah.
They
Friend of a
actually did.
grandchild.
Oh my God. Linda, do you remember? Because
Yes,
I
I
had been,
remember vividly when you called me.
how old is your grandson?
He turns 3 next week. I'm having his 3rd birthday party tomorrow.
Okay. Well, my grandson is 10. And so when I talked to you, I remember it because you were going a mile a minute. And I did the exact same thing 7 years prior, because us as parents, all we were doing was trying to solve all the problems and figure it out for the kid and do this, do that. And we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And we're coming up with game plans and shit like that. And then
I was going to be in control of that situation, and
Right.
I have no control over it whatsoever.
yes, see, she's a veteran now. And
Right.
and then I was sitting there listening to her, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, she's in trouble. This is going to be a rude awakening for her. And I didn't want to tell her, but I did the same
You
exact
did
thing.
tell me. You
Oh, okay.
said, no, his life is going to be different.
Yeah.
You said he will not have the life you have planned out for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're right. I did have to get used to that idea.
Yeah, I did the same thing. And I was told by mom and dad, my son and his wife, hey, no. After I came up with all these grand plans, they go, no, thanks. And I'm like, what? Come on. So that was it, and then I kind of hung up the phone from the kids, or I left the room, and I'm like, hey, they're right. Fuck it. I can't do anything here.
Yep.
Oh, my
and
God.
I can't imagine life without the little guy. So
Yeah. It's just a baby, for God's sake. It's not like they got shot.
I know. I know. But he's definitely not having a traditional college experience.
Nope. But he'll figure it out.
Okay.
He's young. All right. Kyler just left. He said, see ya. Amanda hilariously says Jim had a better plan of scamming people to do his bidding. That is so true, Jim. Dumbass. Dad, solar system project. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, his scams always came unraveled, and I would always find out in the most mysterious of ways. Okay. One more story that Ben sent, who is 3 for 3. He sent along 3 great stories, and this one was my favorite.
Yes.
It is just remarkable, but 9 months prior to the birth of twins, a 19-year-old Brazilian woman speaking of babies, really wanted to have sex. So she
time.
had sex with the one guy, and then, you know, that was the end of the day as far as the first guy thought. But she had other plans because eventually, well, she got pregnant, and then so she's walking around with the babies, and she's like, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna have a baby." And then she started to feel bad, wondering, "Boy, I wonder who the father could be," because it turns out 9 months earlier, in addition to the one guy she had sex with, she had sex with another dude in the same
right.
day. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with that. I fully support women having sex with as many men as possible if it's their choice in a given day.
Yes.
You know, Ben, I mean, this is the type of thing where in our culture, in our society, in a lot of cases, if a young 19-year-old guy starts having sex with like 5 chicks in a day, his bro friends are going to slap him 5 and say, "Great
Right.
job."
Exactly.
Okay. So I fully support women doing the same thing and being as promiscuous as possible. So
As long as it's with me.
so she then had sex with another dude later on in the day. So then as time passed, she's like, "You know, I don't know. I don't know who this baby is." And she found out she's going to have twins.
Yeah.
Okay. So she got a DNA test and found out that the baby, one of the babies was in fact with the first guy, but not the second guy.
True.
And that's nearly impossible. She's like, "What?" So
You mean the
she's got
second baby.
then the second baby. Yeah. So the first baby was proven to be the first guy that the first guy was the father of the baby, and the second baby was the other guy's. So that
Yes.
means the jizz had to swim by the the egg and the sperm and look for another one
Exactly.
and or whatever, and then they hunted it down. And so this is extremely rare. She has 2 kids, 2 different fathers. Wow.
Did you see, if you read maybe like the 3rd paragraph, it talks about how it's possible where the eggs grow in different placenta or something like that.
Wow. What?
Yeah, like how it explains how it works.
Okay. She
Really-
says, "I
really
remembered that I
briefly.
had sex with another man and called him to take the test, which was positive. The new mom, who asked not to be identified, I was surprised by the results. I didn't know this could happen. It is possible to happen when 2 eggs from the same mother are fertilized by different men." The woman's attending physician said the babies share the mother's genetic material, but they grow, as you said, Ben, in different placentas. Oh my God, how sexy.
Yeah. That's crazy to me that can happen.
Wow. The twins are 16 months old. Like here's an image of little buddies. Their faces are blurred. I mean, like it
Yeah.
matters. You know, here they are holding the hands. They're like, "Yeah, we got different dads." And here they are, you know.
Right.
This one kid's dressed like the NFK.
Yeah, look at those. Look how far up those pants are.
Yeah, it looks like Diana's brother. Jesus. They're 16 months old now. They're currently looked after by just one of the fathers. Boy, that's got to be awkward.
No. Yeah.
It's unclear if the other plays any role in their lives. Wow, geez. During the controversial case, blah, 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 since an egg has a lifespan of 12 to 48 hours and a sperm is viable for 7 to 10 days, there is about a week's time for potential overlap.
Damn.
Man, you know how they have when you eat sushi, they put caviar onto the sushi?
Right.
Do you think there's like in some cultures they gather up like chicks' eggs and put them on the sushi?
That's an expensive piece of sushi, man. God, but delicious.
Sorry, I don't know where that came from. All right. What else did I have here? Let's see. Harry Goddess, Ben and Bethany. Oh, Jeff Bezos. He's got to be one of the richest men. I think might be the actual richest man on the planet.
Didn't Elon Musk surpass him?
He's right up there. He's right up there to be sure.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see. Where is that story?
Speaking of Bezos, isn't Thursday Night Football supposed to be just on Prime?
I think so.
Because it was on NBC last night.
Yeah, it might be at some point in the year. Sometimes it starts on one network and then another. I don't know.
Okay.
Bezos went, he was upset at people who were making rude comments about the death of the Queen of England.
All
Which
right.
I got to admit, of all the story, I mean, doing what we have to do for a living, you kind of have to know about this shit. And that's probably why Amanda was screaming at me on the show. You didn't read the article because she knows everything there is to know about the royal family, apparently. And I was fucking it up. But I got to say that when it comes to the royal family, never before has there been such a large story that I've known so little about these people.
Yes.
Are
I agree.
you with me?
I'm in the same boat. I made a joke earlier when I was with my girlfriend and her family that my girlfriend was going to announce that she is the new queen, but I had no idea like who came next.
Right. In these,
like
that's called secession, Ben.
Yes.
You didn't know that it was
No.
Prince Charles,
Correct.
but
I
you
had no
do
idea.
know who Prince Charles is, right?
I thought I asked if it was Meghan Markle, if she was going to be queen.
I'm getting a lot of confounded looks on the faces of the audience here. That is predominantly women, by the way. It is interesting that you don't know. You really don't know shit. I mean,
Right.
I even know that. I mean, it goes Charles, and then it goes his son, which I think is William.
I thought you knew nothing about this.
Well, the secession is not that big of a deal. I'm talking about the backstory leading up to
Right.
it and about what they actually do in their roles. It's
Right.
largely ceremonial what they do. It's not like they have
Okay.
any real power. Amanda says Ben lives under a fucking rock.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you know now that there's no longer a queen, there's a king, right?
Correct. King Charles the
King
third,
Charles.
right?
Correct.
Yes.
Do you
Look at that.
know who King Charles' wife is?
Hells no. I didn't see it in any of the articles or mentioned in any of the articles headlines about what's going on, so I have no clue.
Okay. Her name is Camilla.
Okay.
Does that name ring a bell? Camilla Parker Bowles.
Camilla might ring a bell, but not the rest of the name.
Who was King Charles III's wife prior to Camilla?
Was it Princess Diana?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good guess.
Who is Prince Charles, King Charles' oldest son?
Well, didn't you say William?
Correct.
You said you gave it
Okay.
away already. Yeah.
Who is he married to?
Kate?
Ah,
Is it Kate?
close enough.
I almost said Kate Upton.
Kate,
what's-
Kate Middleton,
Okay. All right.
Princess Kate, which I think that's just what she goes by. I don't think she goes by Kate Middleton.
So he's next in line, right after King
Yes.
Charles.
Oh
dies?
my God. Yes. So that'll probably
Okay.
that'll be in our lifetime.
Right.
probably.
Yeah.
Because the old
exactly.
man's 73.
Right.
And then that's it. Unless we die early, die young.
Correct.
Well, not me. I mean, you got to believe they're extremely long lived. He'll probably live to at least 90.
Right.
And that'll make me, I'll be old as shit, man.
Well,
I
how
better not
old
be-
was Queen Elizabeth?
96.
Okay. Damn.
Who was the late Queen Elizabeth's husband?
I have no idea.
His name is Prince Philip.
Okay.
She actually married her cousin.
Oh,
Third
first
cousin.
Oh, okay.
Third cousin.
Nice.
Okay. More royal trivia with Ben. Who is the future King William's brother?
Harry.
Yes.
All right.
Who's Harry's wife?
Is that Meghan Markle?
Yes. Oh my
All right.
God. Okay. Who
Where does Prince Andrew fall into all this?
All right. Now, he is the brother of. What do you think?
William? No. King Charles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the king has a sister.
Okay.
And if he were to say, hey, I don't want to be the king anymore,
Yeah.
that's called abdicating the throne.
Okay.
Then it would go to her, his sister. No?
Why not Andrew?
Wait a second here. You guys think that it goes to William? No, it goes to William if he dies. Are you sure? Hold on a second here.
Oh boy.
I'm not 100% sure,
Okay.
but an abdication has occurred before.
I know it. That's how King George became king.
Elizabeth's dad.
Right.
But it's because Edward didn't have any kids.
Oh, okay.
So it went to his brother.
Okay, let me look this up.
So you have to have kids to get the role?
Yeah. Will William become king? No, okay.
Andrew doesn't have any kids. He just likes them.
I don't know if Andrew has kids. I fucked that up then. That's why Amanda was screaming at me, because I was convinced that if they say, hey, I don't want to be king, it goes to the brother. But that's obviously not correct, because I wanted the idea of Andrew being the king of England, the one who liked to have sex with kids that were trafficked and hung out with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Um,
Is he disowned by the whole family?
Well, the mom is the Queen of England, who just died. That's his mother.
Yeah.
And she does not believe the victims. She thinks it's all hogwash.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's kind of crazy that all of this happened. And I think the world kind of gave her a pass that she's
so
old
Yeah.
and a mom,
Right.
because you didn't hear a word about. I think that was mentioned. I heard that mentioned once in the last 24 hours about how she denounced the victims.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Any other trivia for Ben? That's exhausting my knowledge of this. I don't know anything else about it. And all I know is,
What's William's kid's name? Who's going to be the king when William dies?
this I do know. The king So the guy who's going to be king, just like she said, has a son.
Yeah.
Do you know his name?
No. I have no clue.
I don't know either. Is it Harry?
It's George, I think.
It's George.
I think it's George,
Okay.
which of course is after Elizabeth's dad.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got about that. Please.
Question. Have there really in all of England's history only been two Charleses before this Charles? Or how does it become Charles III?
Shit, I don't know, man. Amanda, start over. I accidentally muted you.
There have been two previous King Charles, yes. So he's the third.
All right. Well,
That's how
there
you
go.
tell the difference. Like Elizabeth was actually the second Queen Elizabeth.
Kenny writes, who gives a shit? And then Stevie says, exactly, Kenny. Well, that's the thing. And that's how we got to this point in the conversation. There is such a disconnect from the rest of the world and the monarchy.
Yes.
There are other monarchies in the world, like Saudi Arabia has a king, and those fuckers are crazy, you know.
Right.
But did you know that the queen is the king of like Canada too?
What?
She's the queen of Canada, and now it's the king of Canada. Canada has a king. It's that
Oh.
dude.
Okay.
I didn't know that shit.
Me neither.
Eric,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
all I want to know is who's going to take care of her corgis? Who's going to take care of her dogs?
He has corgis.
She does. She has had them for her whole time. She used to breed them, I guess, and she stopped several years ago because she didn't want them to outlive her. But I think
yeah.
there's still
She
a couple.
only got 3 left.
She's
I
got
read it today.
Well, they should send him here. We're taking all the beagles. We might as well just
Yeah.
send them over to somebody.
Exactly.
She was 96. She didn't take care of him anyway.
Well, that's true.
Yes, they
I have a
probably.
question for Amanda.
Couldn't even take care of her own self. She was wearing
Yes.
diapers.
Those corgis probably ate her corpse.
They're
Okay.
wealthier than I am.
Sorry,
Amanda.
Stevie, go ahead.
Okay, so on the Canadian money, last time I was there, I mean, it's been a while, but don't they have a picture of Queen Elizabeth on the Canadian money? So do they switch it now? Do they like reissue all their money or what?
That I
No,
have no idea.
No, there was
Our-
a thing on
our
CNN.
presidents.
They are changing the money. They said they're
What?
changing currency. Yeah, it will
We
be
don't-
in.
We don't change our
Yeah.
currency to the new president.
They are changing the currency. It was on one of the news stations.
What a
I just
stupid
saw it.
waste.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you, Linda, because I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, well,
Well, the
don't
song is-
now. Yeah,
God save the king. Not
yeah,
God.
they had to change the song.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't
I
even
heard
think
that
of
today, but I didn't hear anything about the money. I was curious about that because my husband collects
You
my
know,
money.
I need to look back. Back in the day, we used to come up with these long form capers that we would send Joe out onto at great expense, but
Yeah.
they were epic.
Right.
The running with the bulls, going to usher Lindsay Lohan out of the courthouse,
Yes.
going to England when Harry got married,
Yes, I remember that.
or was it William or Harry? It was the William. I forget. It was the William wedding. It
Whoever
was
gets married
first
to
one.
Kate. Yeah.
And I don't know why we got out of the mode of doing that, but I think things got a lot less interesting when we did get out of the mode of thinking like that.
Yeah.
Okay. The going off on a tangent, the idea, going to Michael Jackson's childhood home. You're right.
Oh,
that was
yeah, that's right.
incredible. And the Joe's getting on TV with
Yeah.
ease on all these things. The
While you
fact that-
guys were live on the radio.
right. And then the idea of him, us pulling, getting people to donate vehicles. He gets the shit box truck, minivan painted
Yeah.
the Lindsay Lohan Freedom Machine. He drives across the country and picks up the viral video sensation Double Rainbow guy. He picked him up.
Right.
His name was Bear. And then the amount of body odor that the guy had
Yeah.
as they have to drive all the way from Yosemite down to Los Angeles with this stinky fucker so
Yeah.
Joe can drop him off at Jimmy Kimmel's.
That's right.
So he chose his ride to get there.
Yeah.
My God, who
That's crazy.
And then so that was incredible. But then the idea that we sent him to England for the royal wedding, and then Steve shooting all these video, and we would post daily updates. I mean, this was something. And then the actual
Eric,
wedding.
we made him ask where William's mother was. Do you
Yes,
remember that?
yes. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Kenny because I was just about to get to that. But thanks. Thanks. I was just about to get to that. Maybe a little wine. Thank you, Mrs. Hinson, for thank you. Yeah, guys. So anyway, yeah. Joe asked about where his mom was. That's funny.
God, I wish I could remember because I remember him being there for the announcement or whatever it was, and him being in the crowd.
It was and then
It
I
felt
remember
so awkward.
he bent down after that
Yeah.
moment, and then where's his mom? And then he gets down on his hands and knees to tie his shoe or something.
Yeah.
For some reason, he asked the guy, he goes, "Hey, I really like your pants. Where did you get them?" Oh my God. So that Jesus, yeah, those were good times to be sure. Kenny, I gotta ask you, what's it like to witness what just happened with our beloved Linda?
I mean, yeah, that made me feel bad, but I mean,
Yeah.
at least it wasn't me this time.
Yeah. Hey, man, I done it. I done it, Linda. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, it's okay. I know you meant well. You absolutely meant well. And don't do it again. Okay. Who wants to play Bet on Ben? It's got to be Kyle because he's got the nerve to wear a tank top. Who
Yeah.
Michelle McCormick, my pal Michelle McCormick, just said on the radio, no level of fitness can warrant a man wearing a tank top. What do you
Oh,
think about
boy.
that, Kyle? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
when you work out, you gotta show them off, show off the guns.
You got to show off the guns. Absolutely.
That's right.
Ben, how's the music sound? Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's
reasonably
good.
well. Okay,
Kyle's doing suns out, guns out while he still can.
yep, right on. I mean, the sun just set, so I mean, he doesn't have much time for the guns, but so he might be breaking the rule there. But
But those are some good looking biceps.
oh,
Damn.
for God's sake, man. But before we begin, we're having a Normal People Bosco's celebration coming up next week, Ben. Ladies, do you know
when exactly?
Bosco's Pub on Saturday? I don't know what time that would be at. Do you happen to know the time that would be taking place at, Stevie?
Maureen and I are going to get to the car show probably between 11 and 11:30.
Yeah.
And then we are at noon. What does it take? 20 minutes to get to Bosco's?
Okay. And you said the car show ends at noon? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's 9 to noon, I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, so it's
Sweet.
like a lunch thing, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
So you're welcome
Okay.
to 10. It'll be great. Have some beers, get a great hamburger.
I want to get the Luigi burger.
Oh, it's going to change your life,
So does
Ben.
my sister.
Yeah, I've been talking about that burger ever since
Oh.
you said what it was.
It's
I need to get there.
incredible. And this is so that'll be fun. So I want to see everybody there if you can. Of course, around. You won't be able to be there. Kenny won't be able to be there. Laura won't be able to be there. Laura, can I ask you a question here? So you're in Jersey, and I know I don't want to bring down the room, but we're 2 days away from 9/11. What was your whereabouts geographically when that unfolded 21 years ago? Actually, it didn't unmute for some reason. There you go.
I have not been here since the original day. We go on vacation. We're leaving tomorrow. We leave here. I was there. We don't stay here for 9/11.
So, and you lived in
I can see.
Jersey.
The smoke was. I smelled
Yeah.
the smoke, and that night I had kids in my mother's house that their parents didn't come home that night. So for the last 20 whatever years, we leave. So tomorrow
Yeah.
morning at 7 a.m. My car's packed up. We're going down to North Carolina to go to the beach for a week.
So, the city that you live in now, that's where you lived in that year, right?
I was a little bit north and a little bit east of here.
Holy shit.
And I had kids laying all over my mother's carpet whose parents did not come home that night.
Oh no.
So
Safe travels.
I got goosebumps. My family and I, we pack our shit and we leave. We
Safe
don't stay.
travels. Safe
Thank
travels.
you.
How
Thank
long
you.
you gonna be out of town for?
A week.
or so?
Oh, we go down to North Carolina and smoke pot on the beach for a week.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy that. Enjoy that. I'm glad you're able to get away.
Thank
All right, here we go. Let's get
Someone
mad, by
just
the
said
way.
that Someone commented that 9/11 needs to be on YouTube.
Um,
I'm just kidding. I don't think that was about 9/11.
yeah, I think it's about something else. I think that's what they're referring to. All right. Wait. Question for Ben. What does DAT stand for in sound reproduction? Kyle, you going to bet on or against Ben?
I'm gonna go against.
You're talking to an audiophile here.
Yeah, but I don't remember this. I'm sure I learned it in school in one of my many music classes.
What does DAT stand for? One whole dollar on the line.
I don't know what the D stands for. I want to say audio technology. What can you reread the question?
In sound reproduction, what does DAT stand for?
Sound reproduction.
I think that your age, you almost age. I think you age out of this.
I'm just gonna say digital audio technology.
So close.
Really?
Digital audio tape.
Damn.
Holy shit. All right. Question 2. What was the only nation to spend over $2,000 per resident on defense in the year 1999? Your choices are Israel, Qatar, or Qatar, or the U.S. What was the only nation to spend over $2,000 per resident on defense in 1999? Israel, Qatar, or the U.S.?
I'm gonna bet on them.
That's oh no. Now I'm gonna feel stupid when I get this one wrong. I'm gonna say Israel.
Somebody show me.
It's always wrong when
Israel.
you start out that way. Damn it.
Is wrong. Sorry. The correct answer is Qatar. They don't have a lot of people that live there, and they're
Okay.
wealthy. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Darn. I was thinking the US, but
Yeah. You know.
Sorry,
Our
Kyle.
war. Lot of people live there. Sorry, Kyle. Okay, let's go to Amanda. Amanda, here we go. All right. Question. What Southeast Conference school saw its students labeled as least likely to study in 2001 by the Princeton Review? What Southeast Conference school saw the students labeled as least likely to hit the books in 2001? Amanda, are you going to bet on or against Ben?
Against?
Okay.
These are all hillbilly schools. These are the dumbest minds on the planet.
The SEC isn't hillbilly schools. What? I guess. Damn, there's so many to go to, but
Do you know who's in the SEC?
Oh yeah, because I'm a Florida fan. By the way, did you see that they went from unranked to number 12 just because of one game?
Yeah. Who did they beat again? I forget.
Number 7 Utah.
Okay, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
That's good. I hope they beat Bama this year.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, Linda.
Alabama's the worst.
Yeah, come on. Someone needs to put Saban in his place.
Cheater, douchebag,
Yeah.
rapes children.
I'm gonna say I want to say this school is a party school. I'm gonna go with Arkansas.
Let's go with Arkansas. Sorry. The SEC students least likely to hit the books. Alabama.
Oh,
Who couldn't see that one coming? My God. And you went against, right, Amanda?
Yes, I did.
Okay. That's $1. Okay. For 2. What NYPD Blue character banned beauty contests in 2000 despite being home to the reigning? No, I'm sorry, I'm reading 2 questions at once. What NYPD Blue character was shaken up and bothered by the threat of, as he describes it, prostrate cancer? His character called it prostrate cancer. We need the character on NYPD Blue. Amanda, are you going to bet on or against bet?
Against, in hopes that he's never watched it.
I have never watched it.
Yay.
You want to
I
just
do
get a
know-
buzz?
I think I know. No, I have a character to guess.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's from NYPD Blue, but
Uh-huh.
all I have is a last name.
Okay. Try it.
Sipowicz. Oh shit!
Damn it, Ben.
I'm sorry, Amanda, but that's just
That's right. That's the only one I
lucky.
know out of that show too. I never
Okay.
watched.
Show ruiner Linda.
That's such a good show, you guys. If you haven't seen it.
on. You had moved on from the England story. You moved on to the double rainbow guy story.
If you will recall, you'll have to listen back to it. I said, here is a tangent. Set it up with a tangent.
I missed that.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Here we go. Linda. What Asian nation, Ben, banned beauty contests in 2000 despite being home to the reigning Miss World and Miss Universe pageant winners? So they've got the winners, the reigning winners, and they still banned beauty pageants. What a drag. What Asian nation? Linda, you going to bet on or against Ben?
I'm going to bet against, but he'll probably pull it out of his ass.
No, against is the good way to go on this. What year
Asian
did you
nation,
say?
2000. They've got the Miss World and the Miss Universe winner from this from these this Asian country.
So many women. I'm going to guess China. Japan? That was my first thought. Okay.
Taiwan?
India.
I thought that one, but I was like, no way.
I never think of India as an Asian nation. I
Right.
never do. Beautiful women
Russia?
there.
Isn't Russia an Asian?
Russia is Asia.
That's another one where I don't think
Yeah,
of.
I'm like, whenever, because we were always, I mean, when we were kids, you learn that that's just China or
Right.
Japan. you know?
Exactly.
All right. So wait a minute. You went against him, right? Is that your first question or second question?
First?
$1 going for 2. I should pay
I don't know.
attention
I
more.
think the music might have stopped.
Oh,
I
it
could be
did-
wrong.
It did stop. Oh my God.
Okay,
What?
there we go.
What dieting and exercise superstar wrote the bestseller Never Give Up? Inspirations, reflections, stories of hope. What diet and exercise superstar wrote the bestseller Never Give Up? Inspirations, reflections, and stories of hope. Linda, you going to bet on or against Ben?
I'm going to bet against him.
Okay. Do you by chance know it yourself?
I have a guess. Yes.
Ben.
I know the person. I just can't think of his name. I think it's a dude. Gosh, dang it. I'm probably not going to be able to come up with it, and I'm going to know it as soon as you say it. It's the guy that wears like short shorts. He has curly hair. The fuck is his name? He's a maniac.
Isn't there a time limit on this?
Maniac on the floor.
Gonna need
All
a
right.
guess.
Roger Waters.
Roger Waters. He put,
Richard Simmons.
Damn it.
It is Richard Simmons.
So I was on the right track, right?
I was like, only one that it
Yeah.
could be. Didn't
You
think-
know,
yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, what's interesting, and you now have $2, the book he wrote was Never Give Up. He has given up.
True.
I think he he's had like injuries. That's the thought. Like he doesn't feel well. And so he's just become very isolated. He's
Yeah.
fine, but I think he described it as he didn't want people to see him in poor health.
Yeah, isn't he
so-
shut off from the world?
Yeah.
There's
thought it
a
was
whole
weird.
podcast about, it's a couple years old, but
Yes.
there's a whole podcast about the theories behind what happened to him. But he came out recently and said that he's fine. He just doesn't want to be in the public eye anymore.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
Very suspicious, though. You should listen to that podcast. It's only a couple episodes. It's very interesting.
Do you think he's becoming a chick?
I do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But they said that he had a lot of problems with his knees.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But to just disappear randomly like that without any word from him is very odd.
Going down, thank you, Stevie. Going down the memory trail again. The Dude Shadowway with Richard
Yes.
Simmons. I wonder if that's available anymore.
Not anymore. It used to be before the site was updated. All the interviews and stuff were there. Unless it's on YouTube.
Videos. No, it doesn't look like it's available. I'm being followed by a dude shadow. Dude shadow. I'm like, come again? And he goes, I think he did it again. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on with all the singing and such. And then he was confused by that. And then when we would do those bits,
Yeah.
I would be sitting like I am now, and Hot
Right.
Wings is writing jokes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so a lot of the jokes that are being said, he's writing, but he
Oh,
can't
nice.
be, he can't be in the same. He can't be looking at.
Okay.
And so, because he's laughing so goddamn hard, he's under the counter. So you'll be able to see this. This is what I would see from my vantage point. It'd be like he'd write a joke and then he'd hand it up like this.
Oh, geez. Okay.
And then I would read the joke.
Nice.
Tell me you still have those somewhere. You're just not saying it.
No, I don't have them.
Oh God!
I
Yes,
gave
they're
all
just-
I gave it
those
all
assholes-
back.
Those assholes, they just got to throw them in a closet, and we're never gonna hear them.
I don't know. I mean, that was from the era that, I mean, we really worked on that show. We worked very hard to make it what it was. And I don't know what the fuck.
You gotta ask for them to be put out on Pre-Beer and Hot Wings.
Yeah.
They don't pay attention to
I
that.
appear in the playpen.
Oh my God. And then, yeah, just the whole dynamic of Hot Wings having to hand me jokes and sometimes they'd work, sometimes they wouldn't. But it was just to hear him laughing, you could never hear it on the recording. You'd hear
Nice.
It's fucking great. Those are good times. Good time. All right. So anyway, where were we? Linda has 2 bets, correct?
Yes.
Glasses. All right. How many nanometers are there in a micron?
Against.
How
Son
many
of a bitch.
nanometers, we're talking really small measurements,
Yeah.
are there in a micron? About the size of the NFK's penis. I think it's getting bigger. I think he's playing with it or something again.
Oh, geez.
I was washing it up.
He's fluffing it before you shower him.
Yeah, I don't know. That little bugger was popping right out of there today. And I was washing it. I think he
Maybe you
might have
just
gotten
washed a good
aroused.
spot.
I think I might have aroused him.
Were you touching the prostate?
No, I use that loofah and I really
Yeah.
get in and
Okay.
I'm digging in and I gotta clean everything.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
think that little fucker was a little aroused. I think that happened.
I'm just gonna go with changing of subjects because it has an MI in it. I'm gonna say there's 1,000,000. Gotta
Are
be
you
like a-
fucking kidding me? Is that right?
No.
No, it's not.
Oh,
What is it?
It's
A 1,000?
It is.
Damn it! That was the first number that popped into my head.
Really? Okay, that's
Yeah.
$4 for Linda. She's going for 8. Shit. What trash television host popularized the expression "sip it, fathead" in the 1980s?
I'm
Called
gonna
a-
go against.
Gonna go against him.
Son of a-
You're like 35, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Trash 80s TV host popularized the
gonna-
expression "you zip it, fathead," which just sounds so stupid.
I've never heard.
I'm gonna
this
go
before.
against him.
Okay.
Can't think of trash TV hosts from the 80s.
A talk show, you know.
Yeah. I had a guess, but then you said 80s and it I'm just because he's oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say Larry King.
That trash TV host Larry King.
Damn it. I
Oh.
just figured because he was so old. Is it Dr. Phil?
No, it's
Okay.
Morton Downey Jr.
Oh, I don't know who the hell that is.
Thank God.
I thought maybe it was Geraldo.
Oh, that's another great guess.
Yeah.
I can remember his name, but I knew it wasn't Jerry Springer because he came later.
Yeah, he was 90s. That's what I grew up on.
Okay. $8 in the hopper for Linda. Kenny, what the hell's so funny over there?
Jerry.
I'm sorry? Okay, here we go. Going for $16. How many hours did it take Bernard Heinrich to run a United States record 156 miles and 1,388 yards? How many hours did it take Bernard Heinrich to do that?
I'm gonna go against.
How the fuck am I supposed to guess this? There's no way anybody in the audience even knows this. This is just pure guess.
While you think about that, Kyle is suggesting that the NFK took a Viagra to help his penis grow. I should give him that as a prank. See how big you can get his dick.
Oh God. I wish I knew how many miles were in a marathon or a half marathon. Because
No
whatever
hits.
Yeah, I know. Whatever you're running when you're supposed to be running, I know it takes just around 2 hours. So then I'd be able to come up with a good guess. I don't know
So-
how long a half marathon is.
It depends on if Mike Ball's doing the running or if Eric's doing.
Oh, there it is. There it
Oh,
is.
shit.
Shit. Volley back. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah. Take that, Eric.
Take that, Eric. All right, Ben, gonna need to guess. How many hours did it take Bernard Heinrich to run 156 miles and 1,388 yards in 1983?
Yeah.
Linda says you are not going to get this right.
156 miles, you said?
One of the members of the audience has correctly guessed with a hand gesture.
1,000 hours.
1,000 hours is the guess. Wait a minute. Do some
Someone
math.
guess. Well, I was doing a mile at 6 minutes per mile, so 6 times 156.
That's at a pace of 1 mile every 6 hours.
But
That's Eric's pace.
The correct answer is 24.
ah, damn.
Oh, one day, Ben.
1,000 hours, you asshole. Okay.
How long? Okay, how long is the race you're running? How many miles?
13.1.
And a marathon is 26.2.
Correct. Okay, that's $16 in the bank.
Shit,
He's
see,
going
if I
for
would have
32.
if I would have known that, I would have known it takes 20 hours to do
Oh, geez.
130 miles.
Fuck. What were you going to say, Linda?
I was gonna rich if I get
Okay.
this right.
Here we go. All right. A person who is a papophobic is frightened of what holy figure?
Oh shit. Shit.
If you are a papophobic, you are scared of something. It's a holy figure. What holy figure?
I'm gonna go against.
Then you're a papophobic. and you're
Yeah.
scared of something. What holy figure are you frightened of if you are a papophobic?
I'm glad you said holy figure because I would have said paper. But
I'm just
gonna
going
go-
against.
I'm gonna go with the Pope.
Damn it.
Is that right?
It is right.
Okay.
Correct.
Right. I was hoping he'd go with Mary because she's right there.
Yes. Papophobic. I like if the Pope talks, they say the papal response to to Roe versus Wade being overturned is blank.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that.
Man.
Even though I'm
How did
Catholic.
you get the Pope if you didn't know papal?
That's a
I know.
hard.
Fuck.
What a hard game. It is a hard game. Holy shit.
It really is. To figure out your mom, Ben. And the Lost Zane recordings are just
Yeah.
up to where you started playing that on Ben.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would
It's
know
only
that if I had show notes.
Yes, if someone was able to provide said show notes.
I'm
Where's-
50-year-old
where's the show
man
notes?
doing
Where's
what
the
a
show notes?
50-year-old man should do.
Year-old man should do. Provide show notes.
Yeah, and a 50-year-old man, we all know, likes to go to weird locations and take pictures with a bobblehead.
Yes, I saw
what
those.
that's what 50-year-old men do.
I'm a 50-year-old man doing what a 50-year-old man should.
Okay.
Damn, Saul left for jokes.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick the can down the road. I'm
Okay, good.
gonna do that next week.
I got one I should delete then.
Oh yeah? Is it that bad?
It says Hitler and Napoleon, or at fact wrote Hitler and Napoleon only had one testicle.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, but Hitler had more balls.
Oh my God.
So I should probably delete that one. I wrote it just for the show.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Oh my God.
yikes.
All right, let's go through the final word then, because Saul already gave his. He's trying to score some Jewish poon. We heard that.
Yes.
Laura, you're leaving us tomorrow. You're going off on a trip. You have a final word for us by chance? Oh, go ahead and unmute there. I'm sorry.
Never forget,
And that's without a doubt. And who is that in the background?
Lola, the terrorist, Osama bin Lola.
Oh,
Never forget. Never forget. Here's Osama bin Lola.
She's awful.
All right. Who's watching the dog? Is the dog being
I have a
boarded?
doggy sitter. I have a weird Hungarian immigrant weirdo doggy sitter.
That's going to stay at your house?
She comes here and stays here.
She's going to have so much sex on all of your furniture.
That's
Oh, my
fine.
God. All right. Thank you.
I'm jealous.
Have a safe trip.
you.
Ms. Maureen, please, your final word.
Well, Eric, Linda and I got some bad news today.
Oh,
Our Greta Van Fleet concert for next week has been canceled.
Oh no.
I have almost a year. They were supposed to, I bought the tickets almost a year ago. They were supposed to play in March to kick off the, American tour. Nope, they postponed and now have canceled, and I am devastated.
Why? Why?
Nick, why? Oh, they didn't, they said that was logistics and whatever.
What?
It was, and this is in Flint. I mean, they're from Frankenmuth. This is a homecoming, and they canceled on us, and I can't handle it.
That's some bullshit.
It is.
That is.
I'm
oh
so-
my God.
But
I'm sorry about that.
I know it was sad. But I am going to see Eric Clapton tomorrow night in Detroit.
There
What
you
else?
go.
It's no Greta.
Dude's wearing Birkenstocks. The other guy's got no shoes on.
Yeah, this looks so old.
It is very old.
Can I give a hot take on this band?
Please.
I'm gonna say that their first 4-song EP is the only good music they've ever put out.
Yes. I won't go that far. Maureen, do you have any thoughts on what Ben
No,
just
they have some other good songs.
I love them. So
Maureen's gonna fight you in the street, Ben.
Just the more albums that they put out, the less I like them for some reason.
Oh.
Sarah writes, they have gotten so much pussy.
Definitely.
Is there a song called Midwest Dude?
No. That's Saul's name on
Okay.
See My Sinai. Or
Oh,
something.
wait a minute.
See My Brown.
I thought that was a song. I forgot that his username was saw you at Sinai.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Greta Van Fleet with their hit single Midwest Dude,
That'd be great.
inspired by Saul.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry that you can't go to. Would you have sex with them, Maureen, if they wanted to have sex with you?
Good question.
Definitely for $10 million.
You'd be having.
I'd
No,
do it for free.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
But,
23-year-old young bucks.
They're
who
just little kids. I'm 60.
Yeah.
So
You'd
for
be
God's
having
sake.
sex with a child is what you'd be having sex with.
Wow, they're over
I couldn't do it.
18. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I
you
couldn't do it. I'm serious because my daughters are that age. So
Yeah, but
I,
just think about the stamina.
I would be feeling like I'm having sex with my kids.
Okay,
Oh,
you
geez.
spoiled it for me. Thanks.
Yeah, well, you should be. You want to think about it like Robert Downey Jr. would be a guy you'd want to have sex with because
Bruce
Harrison Ford,
there you go. Nick Saban, Bruce Springs, Harrison Ford,
George
me,
Clooney.
me. Okay.
Oh, you're a youngster.
Okay. Thank you, Maureen. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. Linda, you and Nick Saban there. What do you have for us on the final word?
Well, my final word was going to be to invite Ben to come to Bosco's
Okay.
next Saturday, but instead I'll just say go green, go white, roll tide.
So
I
dumb.
like
two
everything
teams.
about that, but the
Roll Tide. Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Oh, Florida sucks.
So
Ben, I'm
let me
sorry.
ask you this: if Nick Saban goes to like another school, do you root for that other school, or do you root for Alabama?
Well, he just signed like a 10-year contract.
Yeah,
For
humor me.
10 years. Damn.
No,
Let-
it was rumored he was going to go to Texas a few
So
years ago.
what
and
what do you
Texas.
do?
I hate Texas. I don't know what I would have done.
Would you still root for Alabama if Nick
No,
Saban?
when he retires, I'm out. I am out of Alabama.
God,
I am a Nick
Say
Saban fan.
You're like boring Dean. You're a stalker. Jesus.
Oh,
You're like
fuck
Kenny.
that. Come on, Eric. Jesus Christ. You can't compare me to that. God.
Oh, I'm kidding. No, it's all a joke. You know I love you. Just teasing you. I know. Okay. Kenny, you're up. You've been quiet, and thank God. What do you got for us here?
I might try to come up next weekend because Teresa's got the day off. So
Oh, trying to get some poon.
no.
All
No,
right,
it's,
Kenny. Very good. You can go hang with your Deniac friends.
Bosco's isn't the only thing he's gonna eat.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna mute you. Thank you. Speaking of Deniac, she's one of them. It's Amanda. Go ahead and say your final word.
Okay, so I'm halfway through the French doc on YouTube, 9/11.
The Naudette brothers.
Yes, and then I found another one that I want to watch. It's called The Man That Knew. This was something I learned this year about John O'Neill.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to check it
You know
out.
anything about that? Oh my gosh. He was in the CIA, and him and the FBI, or maybe he was the FBI. I don't know. They weren't getting along together beforehand, but he knew that Osama was going to do something. And then he got fired, and he went to go work in the Trade Center, and he died.
Wow. Holy
Yeah, it's
shit.
an incredible story. I'm riveted by that. I gotta watch
Yeah.
it.
If he knew,
what's it
why did
on?
he go work there?
It's
Yeah.
on YouTube. But Ben, what?
The question was, if he knew, why did he go work there?
Oh, he didn't know it. He didn't know it was going to be the World Trade Center. He
Oh,
just
okay.
knew something
Oh.
big was going to happen.
You know, it's funny
Okay.
because at the 9/11 museum, which you've been at, they have they have on the wall actual documentation that you just described about, we know something is happening, but they actually spill that in the museum and talk about that.
We
Very
didn't get
interesting.
that. We didn't get into that part of the museum, unfortunately.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you very much, Stevie. Oh my God, Stevie, it's your turn.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Never better.
Okay, I have one question for Kenny. Well, actually, I have two questions for Kenny. Kenny, unmute, please.
Oh,
Do you, if you are coming up here, doing it? That's exactly what I was going to say. How you doing? Hey, honey, how you doing? If you come up here, do you need a place to stay, or do you have one?
I do not
Teresa's.
yet.
yeah, he's got to
No.
stick
Okay.
in Teresa's
Yeah.
vagina.
Okay, stop it, Eric. Can you need a place to stay? You can stay with us. We have more than enough room. Also, you got to tell me what episode you're on. You never answered.
Oh well, I mean,
He's starting the final season.
Yeah,
Well,
he's already into the final season, which
Oh.
I just finished
Ow.
last night.
Better
I'm
call
like
Saul.
halfway through it, but it's not on Netflix. I had to get it on Prime.
That's what
And
I
the
did.
way the way the app works, like even when I pause it, it doesn't tell me what episode I'm on. I don't know. So that's why I didn't answer you yet. Sorry.
Well, there's only 6.
Oh.
Can't you just do math?
No, there's
Oh,
there's
see,
not.
there's 6
No.
episodes. I've watched
there's
2.
no.
I don't know.
There's
There's
not.
like
There's
12.
there's
There's
12.
13.
Whatever.
12 or 13. 13. That's what it
13.
was.
Well, I want to know where he is because I want to talk to him about that thing that blew my mind.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Oh,
I
he's-
remember.
Do it
He-
yet.
He has seen that shocking moment. I think.
No
No,
way, because that
no.
ends the first part of the season.
So
Right.
you're farther
Okay,
than Kenny.
Yeah, I'm not there yet then.
Okay.
Apparently. Nothing's blowing my mind.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
I can tell you. Saul just purchased his
Oh, geez.
office.
Spoiler
and it
alert.
was empty. No, he
Okay,
purchased.
yeah,
the
you're not
office and
there
it's
yet.
empty.
Okay. All right.
It was one of those. It was a big shocker. It was one
It
of the most
was,
shocking
like-
things you'd ever seen.
It came out of nowhere, and I was when we were doing the draft, I was like, oh.
Oh,
That's
you
what
saw it. then?
happened. And I was like, oh my God, what? And that apparently was like the midway through the last season.
Yes.
Under?
Then they went away for a few weeks. Came back in July.
And I was like, well, luckily I was able to see it like moments later, like the next episode. I was like, holy shit, did I just see that? And I did.
Look at Laura's dog.
So they released like one episode per month this
It's
year
on
or
TV.
something?
It was
Per
on
week.
TV. That's a TV show.
Yeah, I know, but I was looking it up.
It was once a
Then-
week.
It was, oh, okay.
Yeah, it showed up later online, but you actually had to watch it on TV. So
All right.
All
so
right.
anyway, that's my last word.
okay, very good. Let's see. All right, we got Kyle, and then the stewardess is going to join us.
I'm just happy football's back. It's been a long off season.
Boy,
That's mine.
I agree.
I'm with it too. Sarah, please, what is your final word?
Oh, I don't really have much.
Let me have a question for you. You are, and how far along are you in training to be on those airplanes?
I put that on hold for now since my dad had the stroke. So
That's right, that happened. So they were very
Yeah.
understanding.
yeah,
No?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that happened. I hope that continues to progress in a positive way.
Yeah, it's tough. Thank you.
All right, darling. Ben, your final word. Do you have that for us?
Yes, I'm gonna say because of who they're playing and because of the hate, I'm gonna say go Texas.
Ben, I'm with you. Just because I'm sick and tired. Alabama needs a losing season this year.
You're gonna fuck me over twice tonight, huh, Ben?
Sorry.
I say go Lions, and I'll see. I want, if
Yes.
you can, go out to Berlin Raceway, and I'd love to see you there. We'll be there. I will be there with the Queen of the Forest, Jackie, Justin, Kyler, and Kyler's wife, Tracy. And yeah, okay. All right. Well, I think it's time to unmute and talk some shit.
Hey, I need some free tickets for that show tomorrow night.
fucking talk about 9/11 on Monday on the podcast. or I'm gonna be super
Kenny's gonna get some pussy
whatever.
this weekend. Next weekend. Oh yeah.
watching.
Someone's asshole. Don't forget about Saul. He's going to be